Happy New Year! It's been a really long time, and I have put off this video for a really long time. Now that that's out of the way, I became an Amazon affiliate, and I debated doing this video, and I've been psyching myself out, and so much anxiety. Let's see if I can stay on topic, and let's see if I can, say what I want to say. I'm sure, just FYI, this is probably going to be a long video. I will not be offended if you go off at any point and rewatch this later. But my biggest announcement is I did become an Amazon affiliate, and so what that means is any product that I share, I will post an Amazon link associated with my personal ID, and then I will get a very small percentage from Amazon. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've been referring a lot of people to Amazon for dermal rollers, because a lot of my friends, and this is another big announcement, is that I'm not going to be pursuing Rodan & Fields as much. I'm going to definitely remain a consultant. I will definitely continue to use products, but I am just really looking out for what's best for me and my family overall, and then of course what's best for my friends and family overall. And what I kept hearing from a lot of people is is that the products just don't fit in their budget. And I can't argue that, because one, you don't need to share me your information. I'm not going to share you mine. So I have been referring people to Amazon for dermal rollers. Like, a handful of my friends have purchased from them, and so I'm like, hey, why don't I just become an Amazon affiliate? And so when I do refer people to Amazon to buy these bad boys, because my Rodan & Fields one broke. So this is going to be my first time using a 0.5 millimeter derma roller. Now, the difference between the 0.5 and the 0.2 that Rodan & Fields has, and this is just me speculating, this is just me thinking out loud, I think the reason that Rodan & Fields only offers the 0.2 is probably because of liability. This is gonna hurt. I have never used a 0.5, but this is what's gonna boost your collagen production. The Rodan & Fields 0.2 millimeter needles are only going to assist with product penetration, which is great, because Rodan & Fields products are hydrolyzed, they're super fine molecules, they're gonna get in your skin, and especially if you're using a 0.2 roller, it's really gonna work. But I wanna use 0.5 because at the end of the day, I can't afford $100 a month on serums. I mean, that's just the brutal, honest truth. So I asked for a lot of skincare products for Christmas, and I got a handful of them. One being a 0.5 roller, so I'm going to use that tonight. Again, this is probably going to be a long video. I'm going to ramble in my normal fashion, so if you sign off anytime, I'm not going to be offended. And then I've got this salmon egg hydrogel. This eye treatment is so amazing. I was out with a couple of friends a few weeks ago. We had lunch, and then we decided to pop over to Ulta and kind of do some window shopping more than anything. And these were testers, and one of my friends, she's so brave, she's like, let's just put them on. And we did, and we walked around the store with these patches on our eyes. It was so much fun. We had such a good day, and I fell in love with these things. So I got these for Christmas. I got a roller. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I got some lactic acid. Again, all of these things are going to be under $30. This I think was only $15. This I want to say there's no more than $20. This I think was the most expensive thing. This was $30. But this is all budget friendly. Like, that's my new approach, is I'm just going to do what's best for for my budget, and this is what's going to have to work for me. I also had this. I got this for, was it my birthday? This was on my Amazon wish list last year. I forgot to take it off. So even though I was already a Rodan & Fields consultant, this was still on my wish list. And so I got this for my birthday. And I didn't want to not use it. So I've been using it. This stuff smells like Worcestershire sauce. I like Worcestershire sauce. I don't necessarily like it on my face. I'll post a link. I will say this, it does work though. It's a vitamin C serum. It's got hyaluronic acid. So it's going to be great for cell turnover, collagen production, brightening, and kind of to improve discoloration. So yeah, so this is a really cool product. It just smells like steak sauce. My cousin, I had her try it. She loves steak, Worcestershire sauce, and she's like, oh my god, I want to eat this. Why? And I was like, I don't know. I think it smells awful. And she's like, it reminds me of something. And then she pinpointed it. But it gave her blackheads. She used it and it gave her blackheads. It didn't give me blackheads. So we have very different skin types. Again, I have to go back. I have really, really, really like chronically dry skin, so it's probably maybe not in my best interest to be doing all of this experimental stuff, but if I had the money to keep on getting Soothe, I would. I still have some left. I love it. I just can't, like, it's just the way life is, right? If I'm gonna be honest at all, it's gonna be in this video. I still have this stuff. I was using this before I became a Rodan & Fields consultant. Again, I'm going to post links to all of this stuff. This is great skincare. I went and got my hair done while I was still on maternity leave 2 years ago. Oops. Oh my God. And the hairdresser, I was so convinced she was like 21, 22 max. She revealed to me she had a 16-year-old son, and she was like in her late 30s. And I was like, what are you using on your skin? And she told me about this stuff. It's called Pharmagel. And I don't have the scrub anymore. I still have this from before I became a Rodan & Fields consultant. But I really do like this, and it is really budget friendly. So this stuff, the moisturizer actually has retinol in it. It also has echinacea, ginkgo biloba, and golden seal. This is a face and body moisturizer. So this was really budget friendly, and look at how much you get, 8.5 ounces. So this is really great stuff. And then this is a cleanse. This is a facial cleanser. This is a foaming cleanser. So for somebody with dry skin like me, this isn't optimal, but if you're doing the like K-Beauty approach and you're going to be doing the oil cleansing and then the second cleansing, this might be a good idea. That's what I've been doing. So I actually made my own oil cleanser with a, these are actually, see, I make kombucha out of green tea opposed to black because the antioxidants are really good for your skin. So I not only drink it, but then once I brew the, excuse me, I got bronchitis over the holiday break. My son had pink eye. It was ugly. I have been so sick. I barely have my voice back, so I'm like so grateful to be back in the real world, and so grateful. This sounds insane, but I'm so excited to go back to work and get back in the routine. I've gained 5 pounds. I just need to get back in the routine, you know, doing my smoothies in the morning, taking my walks, eating my lean cuisines. Like, that's what keeps me from being literally obese, because I don't know if you guys all know this, before I got married, I was like 180 plus pounds. So now I'll just say it, I'm 145 now. I got down to 130 for my wedding, but I am, you know, I've had a baby and not exactly super strict anymore these days, but I would like to be about 140 or 135 would be ideal. 130, I tend to be a little, I don't know, I guess it's I have big bones. I'm only 5'3", so 140 is not skinny by any means, but for some reason, and 130 is not even like skinny or unhealthy, but for me, it just doesn't, I'm used to being a bigger girl or like a stockier girl. Like everyone in my family is a little stockier. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for saying all these words, you know, weight is such a sensitive subject, but my approach is just honesty, and I just want to be healthy. So anyways, so once I brew my kombucha, I use the green tea, and I open up the tea bags and I put it in this is actually from the beauty counter. I reused this little container. It's a nice hard plastic. And I put flaxseed oil in there. So I use flaxseed oil and already brewed green tea. And then I use this as my like oil cleansing in the shower before I do anything else. So then like a second step would be like a foaming cleanser, or I keep hearing, like I'm reading and watching more about K-Beauty a lot lately, and I keep hearing low pH cleansing. So I need to find out more about that. So I'll take you along that journey if you are interested in watching with me. But something cool. So my mother-in-law's pretty hippy dippy. She's really into health and vitamins and, you know, holistic approaches to healing. And she had this in her bathroom. I was really, really sick up at her house, and I was looking for some Epsom salt, and I found some. And so I took an Epsom salt bath with. If you guys are doing Epsom salt baths when you're sick, please do that. It helps tremendously. I don't know how it works, but it's soothing, it's relaxing, and it just, especially if you have a fever. I didn't have a fever this time, thank God. I hate fevers. Ugh, God, I have the worst scary dreams on fevers. But yeah, it was really soothing to do that. But I found this stuff, and it's expired. It's super old. She goes, oh, I don't use that anymore. But I was like, could I use it? And she goes, oh, you can have it. And I was like, really? Because, and this is why, a lot of people on YouTube I'm finding are doing like vitamin C scrubs. So this is essentially just a vitamin C concentrate. So it has vitamin C, which is just a powdered vitamin C, and you can buy that on Amazon. I'll post some links to that. It has rose hips powder. I won't say this right. Acerola cherry powder, buckwheat powder, which is great for your skin. A lot of women actually use buckwheat loose powder. It's really good for your skin and looks beautiful. Hesperidin powder, and then a lemon bioflavonoid complex. So all of these things are essentially vitamin C, rich in vitamin C. And so I ended up using, at first I was gonna make an oil scrub with this and use this as like a scrub oil combo concoction. This is not oil soluble. So I had my first science experiment today. It's water soluble. So what I ended up doing in the shower just now, after I did my oil green tea scrub, oil cleansing method, I took a handful of this stuff, and it's probably kind of all gelatinous because of the fact that it's so old and expired. I wouldn't eat this. Originally you can, but I'm just going to put it on my skin. And then sorry, I'm still getting over this cold. And then I just used some water to make like a paste in the shower. And then once I had a paste, I just literally worked this into my skin. I'm not going to do it here because it's like super messy. I'm already making a mess just showing you in my hand. And then I worked this into my skin for a good, I don't know, couple of minutes. My skin feels so clean. Like, I'm sure if you wanted to do a foaming cleanser after that, I'm sure that would be fine. Oh, I wanted to show you my new Norwex cloth too. Oh my God, this thing is so soft. I cannot post a link to Amazon on this, but I will tag Rahina on this video because that's my Norwex consultant. She is lovely, so sweet and generous. I got a pack of 3 of these things. They're huge for $20, $19.99. Softest cloth you'll ever use. Great exfoliation. Oh my God, there's something in my eye. Ah. What was that? That was weird. Anyways, so once I used my scrub, I just, used this as like just a second exfoliation just to make sure I got all the product off my face. My skin feels so soft. So moving on to toners. Toners can be really, really expensive. I think I paid $40-something for my Rodan & Fields toners. Don't get me wrong, they're amazing. They work great. Any money that you're going to spend on Rodan & Fields, it's going to be spent well. Your skin is going to thank you for it. I can't afford to keep it up. So I've got some old-fashioned witch hazel. This has aloe vera. Aloe vera is a humectant. And what that means is it's gonna pull in any moisture from outside and keep your skin hydrated. So for me, a witch hazel toner with some aloe vera is ideal. I just learned, I've been watching, again, I'm kind of getting obsessed with K-Beauty. There's a, I think it's made out of rice wine. There's a rice wine liqueur called Goji. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. There's a wine or liqueur, I forget the name of it. I think I'm thinking goji berries. Anyways, there's a wine, and you can actually ferment it with some glycerin and lemon, and that's really good as a toner too. So I'm looking into that. But for now, I'm just gonna use my good old-fashioned witch hazel, been around forever. And what's next? I guess it's time to start rolling. Oh, so if you are going to roll, the ideal scenario would be to cleanse and tone your face first. Do not put any serums or creams on, then roll, and then your serums and creams go on after. So this is exciting and scary because I'm so sorry. Excuse me, I swear it's bronchitis. I swear, from the day that I left my house to go up north for to visit my in-laws for Christmas, I was sick until the day I got back. Like, it was crazy. Like, my voice was so bad. Okay, so this is scary. I'm not going to roll as many times because this is a 0.5 and the needles are significantly bigger. I don't know if you can tell from this video, but this is definitely going to increase collagen production. Let's see what happens and how it feels. I'm just going to go like 3 up and down. Okay, it does not hurt as much as I anticipated, but there is definitely, you definitely feel more of a grip. Okay, so I'm not gonna go crazy. I used to do a lot more with my 0.20 roller. 0.5 does not hurt as bad as I hear people talk about. So if you guys are interested in getting a 0.5, this is nothing. Maybe because I'm used to, at this point, I'm used to doing treatments on my face. This might hurt the average person. I don't know. I know when I used a 0.20 on Sean, he was like, why would anyone do this to their face? This feels terrible. But this is fine. I could totally do this probably every night. I don't know. Let's see how my face feels tomorrow. I'll recap you guys on that. But I'm just gonna go over my cheeks. So yeah, if you guys have any, I'd like for this to be like kind of open and suggestive. At this point, I'm willing to try anything that's budget friendly and effective and safe. So I am looking things up first. I do my research before I try anything. You know, I'm not trying to scar my face permanently. Alright, this is where I'm excited to do my lips. Yeah, this does not hurt nearly as bad as I was imagining. I might get a 1.0 roller. Let's see if I can handle that. That's where you really get the benefits. Alright, I'm not going to bore you guys too much. So after using a roller, you just want to rinse it with some warm water. I just got myself, I still have my old Rodan & Fields thing, but for most people you're not going to have that. So I'm just going to put it in like a little dish here with some alcohol, and you don't even need to clean it more than, or soak it more than 5 minutes. Some people even spray it with just like a spritzer bottle. And I'm sure that's fine. I'm just gonna soak it for a good 5 minutes and call it a day. I'm gonna let it air dry. It comes with a nice little case. Again, it was like $12 or something. So yeah, if you guys are looking for an inexpensive way to roll your face. I still have my Rodan & Fields Intensive Renewing Serum. I'm not letting this stuff go to waste. I'm definitely going to continue to use this. I got the lactic acid as a gift for Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on now. This is a bigger molecule than glycolic acid. So I'm just gonna put it in my hand here. So lactic acid is better for people like me with sensitive or dry skin. See how this feels, if this burns at all. Okay, there is some stinging. There is definitely some stinging. I've been using this stuff since I got it, since Christmas, and it has not stung like this. So this is the roller definitely made a difference in that regard. So I'm definitely going to get the full, not only am I going to get the full product penetration from rolling my skin, but the rolling itself is going to increase the collagen production because of the fact that that you're kind of like giving yourself micro wounds, which tricks your skin into healing itself. So, but honestly, like, it was stinging for a second. It's still kind of stinging, but now it's already going down. Like, it's almost gone. Yeah, that's nothing. And this is the 10% lactic acid and 2% hyaluronic acid. And again, I'll post the links. I don't think this was not even more than $20. I want to say it was like 15. I don't even know. We'll find out, because I got so many links all at once. What else? So we did our serum. What else we got? I guess I'll put on some of this stuff. And this has the retinol with the calcium microspheres. So this has like a gradual, that's what's so exciting about Rodan & Fields serums, is everything's hydrolyzed. So the molecules are much smaller. They're going to go in your skin a lot better than your average serum. And then look at the potency. That's why it's so yellow. Vitamin A is naturally yellow. So when you see the yellow color, then you know you're getting a good deal. So, you know, I'm not bad-mouthing Rodan & Fields because of the fact that it is so good. But I just can't continue to buy it. So I am going to buy what I can and do like little shortcuts also where I can. So, and I think most people are like me, and that's why I'm sharing this, because I don't know, what have I got to lose, right? A couple of bucks in sales, I guess. I don't know. I really debated on whether or not I wanted to take this approach, and at the end of the day, this just feels right, because this feels natural to me, and it just feels right for me. So I still have my great eye cream from Rodan & Fields. I still have my lash boost. This ain't going nowhere. I spent a good $150 on that stuff, so you better believe I'm going to be using it. And then, so I'm going to put my eye cream on. And then, oh, I wanted to share something with you. So I've had like some serious issues with my hair lately, and it's probably just because it's dry and damaged and because I use heat on it too much. But if I'm being honest, I'm not gonna stop using heat. I'll just cut it, you know, if it gets damaged so bad and so awful, I'll just cut off the dead ends and it'll just grow. I don't know, maybe I'm spoiled that my hair grows at a decent rate that I don't have to worry about that. But you know what bothers me is getting a brush through my hair. I kind of have a lot of hair, so it gets tangled really easy. And as much as I'd love to be able to afford $20 shampoo or whatever, I usually shop at Walgreens or Target. And so I've tried all the different sulfate-free, the Walgreens stuff, or like L'Oreal over the counter. So I stumbled across this. It's called Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair. I think this is targeted for black women, but I mean, what's the difference, right? It's all just hair. Best drugstore shampoo I've ever used. So the shampoo is a sulfate-free cleansing cream shampoo. And then The conditioner they just call it a hydrating, it's also sulfate free, but a hydrating cream conditioner. They advertise it no sulfates, no silicones, parabens, or mineral oil. Sorry, still getting over that bronchitis. Yeah, I guess it has a lot of shea butter. I recently bought some shea butter from our local farmer's market. I love this stuff. My mother-in-law swears by coconut oil. A lot of people do. I tried it. It just doesn't work for my skin. My skin is too dry. Coconut oil does not penetrate properly. Shea butter, on the other hand, this stuff is thick. This stuff is getting in your skin. This stuff is staying on your skin. It's not going to be all slippery. It may be like buttery, greasy feeling, but it is going to do the job. If you've got severely dry skin like me, or if the air, is killing you, just try out some shea butter. It really is nice. And I bought this big thing. It's going to last me forever for $10 at my NoHo farmer's market. They're open every Saturday between, I think, 11 and 3. Maybe longer. Those are the hours we go, because I'm never up there before 11. My son takes a nap midday, so we're usually there like late morning or late afternoon. So yeah, Cantu, love this stuff. I may eventually go all natural like my Aunt Paula. She does like the vinegar wash, and she does all natural stuff for her skin and her hair. So I'd love to be able to go all natural, green, vegan that way. But for now, I still eat meat and I still use cheapo stuff. All right, I think my roller has soaked long enough, so I'm just going to dump the alcohol, give my roller another rinse. And then I'm just gonna let it air dry. So I still have my Rodan & Fields, the Sky. Oh, it's not gonna fit in there. I guess I'll just have to have it air dry like in a cup. You could probably just use like a water glass or something and let it air dry if you also have a roller. Let's see. I was totally planning on dyeing my hair before I did this video. Didn't happen. I've been really, really lazy. Didn't do a thing this weekend since we got back. Visited my family Saturday, and yesterday and today, I swear all we did was binge watch the new Black Mirror season, which was really good. And let's see. Yeah, didn't even get around to dyeing my hair or mopping my kitchen floor. Ha ha! I better do that. But I did want to share with you what I'm using on my hair. It's a temporary or semi-permanent color. I use the Mahogany Red Brown, but it's the Clairol Advanced Gray Solution. And I don't know if I've ever shown you how bad my hair really is. So it's really gray, you guys. Look at that. It's really gray. I may eventually end up embracing it and just using it as highlights. I don't know. For now, I'm just not ready. I had a really amazing conversation with somebody at work who embraced her gray over the past year or so. And then I think you all know my good friend Monique has embraced her gray. And these women are absolutely stunning. And they are such an inspiration for me. But for now, I'm not ready. It really has to happen. What the woman at work was telling me, that it has to happen in here, and I'm working on it. For now, I'm just gonna dye my hair, and this is a really great alternative to going gray if you're not ready like me. It's not permanent, so if you do decide to stop dyeing it, it just kind of gradually fades, and then if I wanted to go all the way, I don't know, it's kind of cool, kind of how it comes in different colors. I've got some white, some yellow, and then the red kind of colors it in some areas. So I've got all these different colors coming in. So it's kind of neat, but again, not ready. So I still have Mary Kay Time Wise Target Action Eye Revitalizer. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but I think that is essentially what this Rodan & Fields Active Hydration Bright Eye Complex. I think these are similar products in the sense that they take away the puffiness and the dark circles. And I think that's what this is. Considering I don't even have that problem, why do I have all of these products? I have wrinkles. Why am I not just addressing that? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. The struggle. Okay, I am gonna pop these salmon egg things on my eyes before I go though. Oh, I need to put on some night cream. Do I even have night cream? I don't even have night cream. I don't have night cream, you guys. Well, this is, should I just use my day cream at night? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna use day cream at night. I think this is the most real video I've done so far. Like, let's just lay it out there. Because, you know what I've come to realize? The more people, I've talked to a lot of people since I started my Rodan & Fields journey. Most people are like me. Most people are just using whatever they have, whatever they can afford, and just making it work. You know what I mean? And so I guess that's why I'm doing this, because you're not alone. Like, I have talked to so many women. Okay, let's do these hydrogel eye patches. So these are made from salmon eggs. Am I putting it on right? See, we talked about this last time. No, I'm not. It goes, pointy side goes in like that. All right. So I think I can leave these on for like hours and it wouldn't even bother my skin. Like, I think I could sleep in these, but they don't stick, so they'd move around a lot and I'd probably lose one. So I'm just gonna leave it. They're very discreet. I mean, they're not super ugly, you know, so you're not gonna scare your kids or anything, but it feels so good. They're so like, this is called an essence. So I'm learning through the K-Beauty, and this is a K-Beauty product. What is the Botanic Farm is the brand, made in Korea. And so these eye patches are what you would consider an essence. So I need to find out the difference between like an essence and a serum. But this contains, let's see. Oh, I can't pronounce most of this stuff. Castor oil, I can pronounce. Salmon egg extract, I can pronounce. Blah, blah, blah. Calcium lactate. Snail, oh, you're gonna love this. Snail secretion filtrate. Oh, God. Aloe leaf juice powder. Niacinamide. I need to look up what niacinamide. So this brand, The Ordinary, you can get super, super amazing products for next to nothing. Okay, this stuff is seriously slipping off my skin. Like next to nothing. I think this actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think these eye patches should have gone before my cream, my night cream, which was actually a day cream. Whatever. But The Ordinary, this brand, you can find it at Sephora, Ulta, and then I'll post links to Amazon. This stuff, they have all the professional grade, you know, ingredients. You need to know, do your research before you mess around with it though, because you can hurt your skin. It's like so inexpensive. Yeah, seriously look into The Ordinary. But I saw that The Ordinary has niacinamide. I'm probably saying that. Niacinamide, yeah. And I was like, oh, what is that? And I guess that's in here as well. So let's find out what that is. I don't know. Exciting, right? Okay, are those all the products I wanted to talk about? I think so. Ooh! One last thing. Oh, two last things. I got a Cool Mist facial steamer. So steaming your face feels amazing. It opens up your pores. Oh God, I should have put this on before my night cream. But it will dry out your skin. So for me personally, I wouldn't want to steam my face. Probably just getting the steam from the shower is enough for my extremely dry skin. If you don't have extremely dry skin, go ahead and get yourself a regular steamer with a Cool Mist option. So make sure that you do your research. They're about $30. They're not super expensive. This brand is just a Cool Mist steamer. I probably should have got both just so I can have both. But the reason I got Cool Mist is because I have dry skin, and so I want this to close my pores rather than open them up. So if you do the steamer, you do want to use either Cool Mist after, or just use a cold washcloth and just like close all your pores that way. Still lots to learn. I'm still learning. Thanks for coming along the ride. Thanks for laughing with me, laughing at me perhaps. Yeah, this 0.5 roller, not that painful. This stuff, really awesome, really inexpensive. Ooh, sea buckthorn balm. So a friend of my husband's bought this for him because my husband tends to have issues with psoriasis, but he takes medication. It's not really an issue anymore. However, sea buckthorn, so good for the skin. So I've been using it. I actually got a really bad rash on my hands and underneath my wedding ring finger, I think, from washing my hands too much, and also the dry weather and the water getting trapped underneath there. I've been using this on my hands and it feels really, really good and smells even better. But yeah, sea buckthorn oil, really good for your skin. All right, guys. Excuse me. I love you. Thanks for being my friend, and Happy New Year. And I wish you nothing but good health, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of love, tons of laughter, eternal joy, good rest, productivity, organization. What are the other things that I always pray for? Peace. Oh my God, peace. I wish you peace. We need more peace, don't we? I think as a nation, as a human race, we just need more peace. So, thanks for coming along for the ride. Bye.